you would add that right in the end.
What's going on, everybody?
How dare you?
J'accuse. What's with the eye contact?
Why?
What's going on, everybody? Oh man, I'm struggling today. Holy smokes. Especially with my spelling, apparently. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there. Daddy Reynolds, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in.
What's up?
How you guys doing tonight? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday evening.
Happy 2023.
Indeed. This
Almost
is,
forgot what year it was.
Right? It always takes me a while, like moving into a new year, to like stop, especially because 2022 was so easy to hit on the keyboard because it was literally just two keys, right? It was just and then oh my goodness.
If you're a god, you say yes.
Sam,
You did it.
you did it. You can now harness the power of the timeout gods. Wield that power with responsibility, or don't. It's up to you. You've now hit 50 timeouts. What a way to start the year. Uh-oh, we lost Ram. Oh,
Yeah,
your
There
autofocus.
we go.
There we go. Sheesh.
But it thinks it's doing me a favor, and it's not.
And of course, she tries to blast you with it right out of the gate. See what's going on. Focus up.
Trying.
Well, welcome in, everyone. Happy New Year. The bros are back. Season 3. We got a little bit of a new look, a little bit of a facelift, if you will.
Casey's been hard at work.
Yeah. But maybe not hard enough. We missed a few things spelling-wise, but I wrote season 1. I had 2 spelling errors and a few things,
Professional
I'm struggling.
schemer.
Yeah. We were joking. 2023 is the year that Casey finds out he's got dyslexia. So,
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, we've got a lot in store for you this episode and throughout the year. As always, we are trying to go into YouTube.
Yep,
and then
that's it.
as well.
Good show, everyone.
Have a great day.
Yeah.
Ram has verbal dyslexia. We're going to try our best to get more guests on this year. I know that we made that promise last year. We're going to double up on that promise this year. We're going to double up on the goodness of the content and the happiness of the you, and it's going to be great.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the things that we were going to try and shoot for this year, if you want to call it, I guess, a resolution, is we want to be a little bit more consistent with the show. We were a little bit inconsistent this last year. We had a lot going on. Both Ram and I were insanely busy. But this year we're going to try and sidestep that. We know we're still going to be busy, but we're going to try and do a little bit more planning ahead of time for future episodes down the road. It used to be that we would do an episode and then we would start planning for the subsequent one. But one thing that we've changed up this year is we're going to try and plan them out essentially a quarter at a time. So 3 months in advance, try and get an idea of what we want to do, what guests we want to have. So that way it takes a little bit of the last minute prep work out of the equation, so that way hopefully we can be a little bit more consistent to our every other week schedule. So
and then it doesn't feel like we just pulled everything out of our butts every time that you guys come and watch every other Monday.
Yeah, even though my stream is still very, very scuffed, apparently.
We'll pull it out of other people's butts, starting with you, Jimmy.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be this is the year that Ram becomes a proctologist.
Lubricate your index finger.
Oh, no.
And insert it into the patient's anus and tell them it will be cool.
It will be cool. Yeah, it's just called Psy. It's just called Melanade. It's just called 2 Melanades. New Year's resolution is 1910 by 1080.
Fair.
That's a bit of an odd resolution.
I was going to say 1910.
That's an odd
I'm more
resolution.
of an 1812 guy, but that works.
Melons and butts. This is starting great. Exactly, Jimmy. It's just going to go downhill from here. But in the spirit, obviously, of a new year, we wanted to kind of take a look back at 2022 and have a chat about some of the things that we enjoyed the most, at least in the entertainment industry, specifically, films and games that we enjoyed. And then have a quick discussion about things that we're looking forward to in the coming year. But Ram, let's start with you. What was great about 2022? What were some of your favorite movies, some of your favorite games that came out this last year?
I mean, if I had to narrow it down to 2, because it's 2022, I would probably say that if Sam tries to time me out one more time, they gonna get it. No. Movie-wise, I would probably say, if I had to narrow it down to 2, there were a lot of really good movies that came out over 2022. The two that stuck out for me the most would probably be The Atom Project with Ryan Reynolds. I think that one's still on Netflix even. Really, really cool time travel story. And the last of which would probably be Prey. I've never been much of a Aliens versus Predator or even Predator on its own type person, but Prey was it was very well done. I think it was a really cool take on like the story as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd say probably The Atom Project and Prey. And then Daddy Reynolds is in chat, so I can.
Yeah, he might have some opinions on The Atom Project. Yeah, I like both of those as well. I thought they were really, really fun. I enjoyed both of those films. For me, I think my top two are probably going to be Top Gun Maverick. It was a fantastic film and one that really caught me by surprise because if you look at Hollywood's track record lately of taking a cult classic film and making either a reboot or a sequel to that film. Hey, Kitty! Oh. Thank you for gifting that sub to Daddy Reynolds. Ninjutsu. Yeah, if you take a look at their track record, it's been bad. Hollywood has done a really, really poor job about reviving some of these films because it's in most cases obvious that they're just trying to make a quick buck. But that said, Top Gun Maverick was incredible. I thought they did an amazing job about keeping true to the original source material and to the characters of that source material, and then just creating a new story based on that. And so I really enjoyed Top Gun Maverick for that. And then the other one was actually the last film that I saw in 2022, which was Violent Night, which you and I went and saw together in the theater with David Harbour as Santa Claus. And it just gets it's such an insane movie. If you haven't seen it, it's worth watching. It's probably going to make it into my yearly Christmas rotation. Probably not one I'll watch with the kids. And by probably not, I mean guaranteed I won't. It's definitely not a children's movie.
It's one of those movies, and it's I've used this as a describer before. It has no right being as great as it was, given the storyline it had.
Yeah,
like between David Harbour and John Leguizamo and like all of the other actors and actresses that played a part in that movie, everything just came together so well.
Yeah,
it was a very, very well done, very violent movie.
It was fun. It was fun to watch. Yeah. I actually didn't watch the sequel to Hocus Pocus, but I heard that it was a dumpster fire, Sam. Also, Omni, welcome in. What's going on, brother? Yeah, Hollywood is burying itself hard. They have their moments, but they're few and far between, I feel like, these days. But is it one I would like, or should I just go do crafts with the kids? Rockety, I don't think you would like this film.
No, I don't think you would like it. No.
I don't think you would like this film. I don't know that you would like it. Yeah, I don't think you'd like it. Yeah, it's the sequel to My Big Fat Greek Wedding. That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Now, chat, I'm noticing some of you have already found it. If you have the channel points to do so, chat superlatives, of course, are active for this episode.
Indeed.
200 smackaroos gets you a nice little superlative at the end of this episode. You don't even know what it is yet. You don't even know what it is, and you're already redeeming for it. Look at you go. Good on you.
Yeah. We also have another one that's going to be for a segment later on in the show, which is going to be a little bit of MS Paint speed drawing. So if you would like to redeem one of those, I think I have 10 slots open, and you just give us a prompt of some kind. It's got to be within TOS. It's got to be TOS friendly. And then when we get to that segment, Ram and I are going to do a little bit of speed drawing, and we'll compare whose pictures are better, or true to the topic.
The source material.
Yeah. Omni says, watch clips from Maverick, but didn't watch the film itself. It was based on stories of how Tom Cruise treated crew members on board the carrier. Acknowledge some of them were likely being idiots, but it doesn't excuse his behavior. Yeah, I mean, he is a crazy dude. He is a crazy dude. But and this is my thing, and Ram and I were just actually talking about this before the stream with respect to other content that's coming out that's got a little bit of, I'll say, controversy. Yeah. Controversy around it. My take has always been it's more than just one person, right? So whether it's, and this is not to judge you at all. Everyone's free to make their own decisions. This is my decision-making criteria. Because when we think about stuff like Top Gun, or another good example is Blizzard with the Diablo series. The way that I look at it is like, yes, there are a few bad people in the company, but I don't want that to overshadow all the good people and the blood, sweat, and tears that they have put into creating something that they are passionate about. And so my take has always been that I want to still be able to support those people. And so while I am not going to stand up for or be permissive of poor behavior, I hold the individual accountable rather than letting it taint my outlook on the material itself, on the process and on the project. And that's just my opinion.
That's just like my opinion.
That's just
man.
like my opinion. But
Really
I
ties the
totally,
room
yeah. I
together.
mean, yeah. But I mean, like, to each their own, right? If you feel like that's what you want to do, then 100%, I'll back you on that. Again, this is just my take. This is hot takes by Casey Jones. But
By the way, the little cookies on my gingerbread house were chocolate wafers with sprinkles on top. Bulk Barn. All right.
there you
All
go.
right.
Bulk Barn's the best.
And Omni, that's fair too. That's
Yeah.
fair too.
Yeah, hurting the little guy
Feel
more
that.
than the company. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it, Kitty. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of games and stuff, though, Casey, what were your top 2 from 2022?
Yeah, so there's a lot. There's a lot of great games, but I wanted to pick kind of one, I'll call it a AAA title, and one kind of an indie title. So for me, the
Okay.
AAA title, and the reason I picked this one was because, again, it was a bit of a surprise to me at how much I enjoyed it, was Marvel's Midnight Suns. I've streamed it, I think, once this year, but I've been playing a ton of it offline. And I'm really, really enjoying it. It's made by the same company who created XCOM, for those who played the XCOM series. But it's got a card element in it as well. And I'm actually really enjoying the gameplay. I'm really enjoying the story. It's very taxing on your machine, even on the lowest settings. Like, I can hear my fan just like go for a rip. But overall, I'm enjoying the game. And then as far as indie games go, and Timmy's probably on board with me on this one too. I don't know if Timmy's in chat. Ember Knights.
Yeah,
Very,
I've seen
very
you and
fun
Timmy
game.
With it a lot together.
Yeah, Ember Knights is fantastic. It's got a very similar vibe to like Hades, but really enjoying it. How about you, Rem?
I mean, if I were to go to the AAA and indie title as well, I would be doing myself a massive disservice if I didn't put Elden Ring as probably my AAA choice, just with my love for the Dark Souls series in general. I was talking to you about it before the show started as well, and it's not necessarily the easy mode of Dark Souls, but it's definitely decomplicated a lot of the structure behind what made Dark Souls so difficult to begin with, as far as like controls or setting or that kind of stuff. It's sort of a nice refresh for those who have enjoyed the Dark Souls series, and a really great place to start for those who are intimidated by the older games. I think
That's
they did
me.
a great job.
That's me. I suck at any of the FromSoft games. I'm horrible at all of those games. But Elden Ring,
Love it.
though I didn't finish it, I did enjoy playing it.
Fair. And I am excited for Armored Core 6 to come out from FromSoft as well.
Yeah.
On the indie game side, because I love playing indie games, Citizen Sleeper was an excellent one if nobody's come across that one yet. It's one of those kind of choose your own adventure book style games where you play as an artificial life form on a space station where artificial life forms are basically looked down on. You're seen as like a lesser than.
Okay.
And you kind of like pick a couple of like, here's some things that you're good at the very start of the game, and then you play through this story of like what happens to you on this spaceship, and there could be like one of dozens upon dozens of different endings depending on how you interacted with this person who changed that person. It's absolutely one of those your choice matters games, and not one of those doesn't matter if you say yes or no, it's going to have the same outcome type games.
Okay.
Choice absolutely matters.
like,
and a lot of it,
Sorry, keep going.
yeah, and a lot of it is also based on it's got a dice roll mechanic as well. So like if you want to do a task, you got to roll these dice, and depending on how your dice land, depending on what skills you're good at, you might succeed in this challenge and help this person. You might not. You might, get part way there, and you have to like load more dice into it, kind of thing. It's a really, really cool mechanic, really cool game, beautiful art style. Citizen Sleeper, highly recommend checking it out.
Awesome. Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds a lot like Detroit Become Human to an extent too. Then yeah, at least in terms of every little thing that you do has some kind of butterfly effect down the chain, right? That you got to be really, really cognizant of and kind of make wise choices.
Yeah, and for those that are wanting to play it, like Detroit Become Human, but less open world walk around and more text based.
Okay. Sam is like, so it's The Sims?
Nothing like The Sims. Nothing like The Sims.
Yeah, text-based games are a lot of fun. I mean, speaking of, it's not my favorite game from 2022, but it's one that I've picked up and started playing a little bit more recently. I mean, the game is actually originally from 2015, I believe. Was the Aviary Attorney? It's the one I've been streaming the last couple of weeks.
Right, I heard about that.
It's fun, and again, it's a text-based story game, right? But yeah,
nice.
Enjoy it.
Nice.
So looking
Basically,
forward.
it's Blade Runner the game. Yes, Frog. Basically, it's Blade Runner the game.
Oh, there you go.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
So, 2022 behind us. What do you think is going to be sort of like on your to-do list for 2023 as far as movies and games go?
Well, I'm curious to hear what chat has to say too. Like, let us know. Like, what are you guys looking forward to this year? As far as movies, yeah. Sorry, I cut you off.
I was gonna say, what you playing? And then I was just gonna squint at chat.
Oh, okay. Just seductively. Okay.
Are you winning, son?
As far as movies go, obviously there's like a handful of Marvel movies that come out every year that I'll probably go and watch all of them. This is the one thing, and you and again, we're chatting about this off camera. I was actually, for the most part, pretty disappointed with Phase 4 from Marvel, the movies that came out with this last year, with the exception of I did really like Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and I have yet to see the new Black Panther. I'm going to wait for that one to drop on Disney Plus because it comes out in the beginning of February. But that said, they got new Guardians of the Galaxy coming out this year. They got Ant-Man Quantumania, so we're going to get to see more Kang the Conqueror, and I'm very excited for that. We've got the Marvels coming out, which I think is supposed to be like a Captain Marvel, Ms. Marvel team-up movie of some kind. And then Kraven the Hunter, which I'm also excited about because he was like one of my favorite Spider-Man villains from the comics. I always thought he was kind of a cool, different character. Like, what is this guy even doing here kind of thing?
He's the Batman of villains.
Yeah. Did you guys like the Guardians Christmas special? I did like it.
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
Ooh, you gotta watch it. Kitty, thank you for gifting another sub.
The Star Wars Christmas special left such a bad taste in my mouth that the words Christmas special are they're triggering.
That's fair.
So I didn't watch it.
I mean, it wasn't, I'm not going to say it was amazing. It was good. I'm not going to say it was amazing. The best part of the film is the new Christmas song that they come up with at the very beginning of the song. At the very beginning of the movie, I mean. But yeah.
I don't know what is Christmas was the staple song in our house over Christmas.
It's the song. Yeah, there's a song that they come up with. It's called I Don't Know What Christmas Is. And we just basically play that song on repeat in our house. Our girls loved that song. And it's a great song. And there's Kevin Bacon in it. So,
nice.
Yeah. Not in the song, but in the movie.
Fair.
But so new Marvel movies, new Ninja Turtles movie. There's a new animated film, Mutant Mayhem, that's actually being put together by Seth Rogen, of all people, which is interesting. So I'm curious to see what he does with the property. I know he's also a huge Turtle fan, so I'm hoping that means that he'll do it justice and not take it the Michael Bay direction and completely butcher the source material.
We don't speak his name.
Yeah. I should make that like a blacked out word, right? Put it on my blacklist. New John Wick coming out this year. Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear.
We were talking a little bit about Cocaine Bear before the show started. It's like just in terms of like the premise itself of like a bear being, just riled up on cocaine, and like what other movies would be funny if it was like cocaine, some other animal. And I think yours was
a raccoon. I think
raccoon.
Yeah, but
cocaine raccoon.
I'm just trying to picture like what goes through the mind of somebody who's trying to come up with new film ideas, and I totally picture somebody coming up with the concept of Cocaine Bear being somebody who just sat and watched The Revenant and Scarface back to back and was like, what would happen if we took The Revenant and Scarface and made them into one movie?
Cocaine Smurfs, says Rockety, maybe.
Cocaine Smurfs. Oh, yeah.
I think raccoons are already on cocaine, says Golden Girl.
But I mean, just think of like just the terror, right? Raccoons have opposable thumbs. Could you imagine just like a rabid raccoon just completely out of his mind on cocaine? And that's the whole premise of the because he can get into small spaces. You never know where he is. You'll be like in your home and just you hear this like angry chittering all of a sudden, and you turn around and here's the raccoon. And he's just got like blow all over his face, and he just goes and jumps at you. You know what I mean?
That's fair. Cocaine Bear is apparently based off a true story in Georgia.
No way.
That also doesn't surprise me.
Are
Cocaine
you
toddler?
serious?
I don't know.
Your brain mixes up Michael Bay and Michael Vick. Those are two very different people. Yeah, Over the Hedge of the sequel, basically. Yeah, yeah.
It's not what you think. Sounds exactly like what I would think.
I mean, what other animals would be crazy though? Like a
Cocaine Canada Goose.
Yeah, I could see that. Cocaine wombat.
Cocaine Japanese macaque.
It's just so long to say.
It's very cacophonic as well.
Sugar gliders, cocaine sugar gliders, cocaine honey badger. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
They actually
Florida
stuffed
Man the movie.
bear. Kitty, did they stuff the bear with cocaine?
Oh, he was taxidermized. Oh.
I kind of. Please tell me he's in a museum somewhere because I kind of want to go see this cocaine bear now. Tasmanian devil. Yeah, that would be good.
Ooh, yep.
A mongoose, maybe. I heard mongoose can actually be pretty vicious.
Cocaine northern leopard frog.
Just frogs on cocaine. He stuffed himself with cocaine. My cocaine.
My cocaine. I was just watching The Last Witch Hunter the other night too, and Michael Caine was in that. I was like,
Is he in that?
Yeah.
Oh.
He plays the Dolan for Vin Diesel's character.
Oh, okay.
The little priest guy that records his travels.
I haven't watched that in a long time. I need to watch that movie again, apparently.
Yeah. Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Yeah, so I mean, as far as movies go, that's probably what I'm most excited for. That, I guess, in the Super Mario movie, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it's going to be. I'm trying to approach it with veiled optimism because I don't know.
I'm so scared.
There's
scared of that movie.
aspects of it that seem like they're going to be amazing. Like, I think Jack Black as Bowser is an incredible casting choice, at least from
Excellent
what we've
choice.
seen so far. Chris Pratt, though, as Mario, I'm still very much on the fence.
What
Very
about
much
Charlie
so.
Day's Luigi?
I like it.
Maybe. Yeah.
I like it. And
Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
what I'm hoping is that this movie does well, and that people love Charlie Day's Luigi so much that they do a Charlie Day Luigi's Mansion film, because I think that is where he would be at his prime. Just manic Charlie Day as Luigi in Luigi's Mansion.
100%.
I would watch the crap out of that movie.
And just have like a very small cameo by John Leguizamo as the old Luigi with Bob Hoskins.
Maybe make Bob Hoskins like EGAD or something, or
One of the
Danny
ghosts.
DeVito.
Is that too soon?
Oh no. Maybe.
Jimmy saw the original in theater, still hasn't recovered. So you're gonna wait to see the new movie? Hey, Jimmy, come on. It wasn't that bad. All right. Well, I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't like bad. It was like good bad, you know?
It was so bad that it like circled the globe and came and was still bad, but then went a little bit further and became good. You know what I mean?
It was not good bad.
It was like bad good. Not like good bad, but like bad good. If that makes sense.
I mean, I thought it was good bad. It had Dennis Hopper in it.
Yeah. I
And
guess.
Bob Hoskins.
It also had
and John
prostitutes in
Leguizamo.
it. It had prostitutes in it in a Mario Bros movie.
Fair.
Like, what?
That's fair.
Yeah. That is peak Hollywood being on cocaine and doing damage.
It did have actors in it. That is true.
It was
Jimmy,
a
you
film.
make a strong point. You make a strong point.
Yeah, the design choices definitely were questionable. The Goombas look more like Koopa Troopas.
True.
Yeah, it was.
Cocaine Goombas.
Oh yeah, whoo, cocaine Goombas. Sheesh.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I think that's probably it for me for films. I don't know if there's anything that I've missed that you're interested in.
I'm kind of excited for Dune 2.
Oh.
Or Dune Part 2. I know that I only ever watched the original Dune after having watched the first part of the new Dune. and both I found very interesting. But I just like the artistic take, and I feel like it's one of those movies that perfectly scopes in on where we are with like digital effects at this point in time in our lives too. That first Dune was breathtaking as far as the size and the scope of its digital animation and design work went, and I'm
It's really
excited
cool.
to see how it all wraps up in part 2.
Yeah. I mean, you've read the books though, right?
I've read halfway through was it Jordan the Dworsky's Dune? Yes.
Okay. So you
But
don't
not the
know
full
how
way.
it ends. So you don't know how it
I
ends.
literally
okay.
don't know how it ends. No.
I won't spoil it. Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, every movie always takes a little bit of artistic license with the source material. It's very, very seldom, I think, that I've ever seen a film that's been very true completely to the original book. The only one that I can
Except for
think of,
Holes.
I was going to say Holes. Holes is like one of the only ones that I was actually very surprised at how well they stuck to the source material.
Yeah.
But yeah, outside of that, I mean, I fully expect that a film is going to take a little bit of a deviation from the books. It was a book. It was a book. Yep.
Twas.
Yep. Yeah. Holes. I remember reading that in elementary school. Yep.
Yep. Elementary.
Dune is just Kevin Bacon's Tremors in space.
Hey, I liked Tremors too. All right.
Or maybe Tremors is just Dune on land.
Weren't there like 7 or 9 Tremors movies made, and then they had a TV show series for like
I
a
don't
short
remember.
time?
I never really got into it.
I liked Tremors.
I'm aware of its existence, but I think I've seen it recently enough to remember very much about it.
Fair.
Except earthquakes. That's it.
So then shifting from movies, games wise, I know that there's a lot that I'm excited for in 2023. Some of which are remakes, some of which are brand new IPs. Like naming a few off the top of my head, remakes wise, I'm stoked for Resident Evil 4. I'm stoked for the Dead Space remakes.
Yes.
Both of those, I am probably going to just, I don't know. I'm not going to wear an adult diaper, but like, I mean, a little bit of poop comes out, then a little bit of poop comes out, you know? But like, I'm a grown man. I could deal with that.
Kitty says,
but yeah.
Kitty says Tremors walked so Sharknado could run.
Yes. That is exactly true.
That's too good. That's too good.
I am a profesh steamer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm not gonna live that one down for a while.
No, we're not talking about sour cream. We're leaving sour cream in 2022. I will start timing people out. No, I'm kidding. For real. Yeah, a couple of other ones I'm super excited for. Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Obviously, it's going to be the follow up to Breath of the Wild. Dark and Darker. I don't know if anyone in chat is familiar with Dark and Darker, but it's a really cool, almost it's like a roguelike battle royale first person Dark Souls, where it's like they just throw you in a labyrinth with like 20 other players. You pick a class, and it's like, all right, try and get out of the labyrinth before either somebody kills you or the monsters kill you, and loot while you're at it. And it's a lot of fun. Loved Dark and Darker. Play tests are over for it, but it should be coming out in this new year. I like pain. Yeah. I like pleasure spiked with pain, and music is my aeroplane.
It's my aeroplane.
And then Starfield is another one that I'm super excited for. And I was telling Digital Frog about it over holidays, because it's very alike another game that we used to play growing up called Freelancer, but it's a really cool space sim.
Yeah,
with a little flight and the following around and the
combat and the
and it's from Bethesda, so hopefully it turns out nice.
It'll be released with a number of bugs. They'll make the entire community mad, and then they'll patch all the bugs in 3 months. But by that point, everyone will have moved on.
Yeah,
that's the
Katie's
Bethesda
been
formula.
For Starfield.
Yeah,
yeah, for years. Yeah, because it's been pushed back a few times now.
Yeah, which is funny that you mentioned that, because it throws back to a little shade that Waza was throwing earlier with Skull and Bones.
Oh yeah,
because that was supposed to be out. That was supposed to be out last year, and now it's been pushed yet again.
And they've also canceled 3 other titles from Ubisoft as well, too.
Yep.
One of which was the Splinter Cell VR that I was actually kind of excited for.
Yep. But Hades 2, Jimmy says Hades 2. I'm also very excited for Hades 2, Jimmy. Alongside that, Very excited for the new Star Wars. So Jedi Survivor.
Ooh, nice.
I really enjoyed the last one, so I'm excited to see kind of where they take this the sequel. Diablo 4, again, I know we were just talking about that previously, but I'm actually pretty excited for it. We'll see how it is. I'm a little bit nervous, again, with a lot of talk around battle passes and garbage like that. I hate microtransactions with a fiery passion. So if it ends up being something that's onerous or that you basically have to have this battle pass to get through anything, then I may just skip it.
And it all started with armor for a horse in Skyrim.
Ugh,
That's where it all started.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then on a bit of a lighter side, a new Kirby game coming out. And by new, it's kind of like an old new, because Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming out this next year. And I'm a big Kirby fan. I enjoyed the Kirby series, so I'm excited for that one. And then Forspoken is supposed to come out this year. And I'm not sure if that's one I'm going to snap up. I might wait for that one to go on sale. But I know a lot of people are excited about that one.
I think I'll wait for 5 Spoken.
Okay. What about 6 Spoken?
That's too far.
Is that too far?
Yeah, I can't be excited for something that's that far away.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So 7 Spoken is like definitely out.
7 Spoken's going to come out the same time the next Tool album comes out.
Okay.
So like probably not for another decade.
So Jimmy, I mean, long story short, because I don't know a ton about Forspoken, but it's supposed to be almost like, do you remember the film A Kid in King Arthur's Court? It's kind of like that, I think, where you've got this young girl who's like transported out of New York and into like this weird world, and she's got to try and find her way home, and that's basically the premise of the game. So that's kind of how I see it. Like any of the trailers that I've seen, like it's like that mixed with like what is it? What was it? Infamous? Was it Infamous? The ones where they kind of just got all these superpowers.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like Infamous crossed with like A Kid in King Arthur's Court. is how I kind of see it. Or Wizard of Oz. Yeah, Wizard of Oz if Dorothy could shoot magic out of her fingers. Something like that. But anyway.
And I think the last one that I'm waiting for as well, games-wise, is Atomic Heart.
Okay.
And that one's like, it's like a physics-based BioShock meets Half-Life. And I've heard nothing but amazing things about where it's taken its graphics engine and physics engine and everything like that too.
Interesting. Frog says as well that they're supposed to be working on a script for the Last Starfighter sequel. I wonder if that'll happen. Again, I'm torn because it could be good, could also be really, really bad. So it's always hard to say. It's always hard to say. But speaking
Bring
of
back Wing Commander,
right? Oh man,
I want pictures of Wing Commander.
I was watching Mr. Scoop play that on stream the other day. He was playing the third one, and I forgot that Mark Hamill does a little bit of voice acting in that one in particular. I don't know if he was in the other two, but he is in Wing Commander 3, and they've actually got his likeness on screen and everything as well. I found that very interesting.
I don't know if I should be surprised.
Yeah,
but I am delighted to hear that.
Yeah, he was crazy. Does he do video acting in 4 as well? That's crazy. Ooh. That's crazy. These are the things I didn't know. I was caught completely off guard when I was watching Scoot play. I was like, wait, is that who I think it is? Because it sounds like him. And I was like, that's Mark Hamill. What's going on?
Right.
He's in Wing Commander. Anyway, here we are.
So one thing that we did last year, chat, at the very beginning of, was it the very beginning? It was close to the beginning of season 2.
Yeah.
Is we did a little rap for you guys. We did a Pokemon rap as part of our, like, we started from the bottom, now we're here. Casey and I have deliberated and consulted each other, and have decided that we're gonna keep up the rap, for maybe the first episodes, maybe even another episode, who knows, but we've got something special for you, chat.
Yeah,
something real special.
Yeah. And Ram, I don't know, you were feeling a little bit off earlier today, so I don't know if you're up to it. So if you want, I'll play the copy that's got your vocals in it, or do you want to do it live? I'll leave that up to you.
I'll play the copy of it.
Okay.
I'm
okay.
Still not feeling too hot.
Yeah, Ram was feeling a little bit under the weather, so we've got his already recorded. We're just gonna play it for you guys, and then I'll do mine live. So let me pull yours up here, Ram, And in the spirit as well of being excited for stuff, we've actually wrote both of these raps because we're excited about the new Zelda game. So these are both going to be Zelda-based raps. So Rams is completely brand new, and I kind of went the parody route with mine, and you'll see in a minute. I don't want to spoil it for you. But let me pull yours up here, Ram. We'll play yours first, and I'll turn off my other music that we got going on.
Kitty, I could mouth it, but it would probably be on a delay. But yeah, just woke up this morning. I wasn't feeling too hot, so I've been just trying to drink water and rest it off. And yeah, so you'll notice that I've got this giant 2-liter jug of water beside me now. I'm just kind of trying to mow through that. So forgive me if I get a little bit of the snifflies.
Yeah, just go full on Milli Vanilli. All right, so this track you've called it Chic, is that correct?
I just called it chic. Just keeping it nice and simple.
I like it. All right, here we go. Here is Chic by the one and only Dr. MMD.
Yo, word.
Link, you stand upon the brink of a new temple. Will this be the one to bring you closer to our Zelda? Hark, you hear a sound. Who could it be? Why do I feel strange about the stranger here before me? Please teach me a hopeful song. One to play when hope is gone. Send my soul to places yet unknown. Bring me to another temple zone. Help me, stranger, I have come to see what this future has in store for me. Wait, before you run off, why did you assist me? Could it be that maybe you and I might share the same dream, taking out an evil king and saving Hyrule Kingdom? I muster up my courage at the power of your wisdom, note by note and step by step, taking all these hearts to explore these depths. I don't know if I've much left, but I'll search each temple till I wind up dead. 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 Till I wind up dead.
Hey, yo, that was boss, dude. Yo, I've listened to that a couple times. I get chills every time I listen to it. That's so good. That's so good, dude. And you pulled the backing track off of just some like lo-fi Zelda jams, right?
Yeah, it was just lo-fi Zelda, royalty-free whatevers, and I was just like, all right, cool. And then I got the Super Smash Brothers announcer with the Sheik at the start, and then I found another YouTuber that does like let's reads of Zelda games, like Ocarina of Time and such.
Okay.
And I just like shot her a quick message, just like, hey, I'm doing a quick little song. Do you mind if I use like one of your Sheik lines in this song? And she's like, yeah, go right ahead. And I'm like, cool. So that's the other voice that you heard at the start.
Okay. Yo, that was awesome. Yeah, that was good stuff. That's good stuff. That's
Cocaine Bear approved.
It's gonna be hard to follow up. It's gonna be hard to follow up. Yeah, so I've got one as well. Mine is not quite as creative because I based mine off of an existing song and just kind of parodied
I like
it.
yours though. Yours is awesome.
I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, but it's no Chic. I'll give you that right now. So mine, and you might be able to guess what song I parodied off of as soon as I tell you the name of this track. And the name of this track is Moblin's Paradise. So here we go. As I walk up the wrong track, frick, hold on. As I walk up the wrong track, frick, hold on. Why am I getting feedback loop now? Hold on.
I don't know either.
Why am I getting feedback loop now?
Professional streamer. I don't know either. Also, welcome, Baxi.
Yeah, hold on.
Streamer.
Give me 2
You
seconds.
came at the perfect time, Baxi. Just in time for all the gremlins to come out of the gears and be like, "Hey, stream's going pretty good."
That's so weird.
What
I
if
wonder
it
why I
didn't?
did that. Okay, hold on. Let me try this again. I don't know why it was doing that. That's so weird. Okay, let's try this again.
All right, I believe in you.
As I walk up the mountain, folks around here call death. I take a look in my bomb bag, realize there's not much left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my man Beetle thinks my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a Ganon that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a sage, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your Koroks might be lined in chalk. I really hate to trip, but I gotta loke. As they croak, I see myself in the bomb chew smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little Gorons wanna be like, on my knees in the night, shooting arrows made of light. Been spending most their lives living in the Mobland's paradise. Been spending most their lives living in the Mobland's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in the Mobland's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in the Mobland's paradise. Look at the situation Zelda got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I was raised by the strife, so I gotta be down with Hylia's team. Too much Gerudo watching got me chasing dreams. I'm a Kokiri fool with rupees on my mind. Got my sword in my hand and in my eye. I'm a loped out minish cap tripping banger, and my magic is down, so don't arouse my anger. Fool, Turtle Rock ain't nothing but a warp tile away. I'm living life, do or die. What can I say? I'm 10 years old now, but will I live to see 24? I got this ocarina, I don't know. Tell me, why are we so blind to see when we start chucking these Deku seeds? Been spending most their lives living in the Mobland's paradise. Been spending most their lives living in the Mobland's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in the Mobland's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in the Mobland's paradise. Power and the wisdom and the power. Add a bit of courage, Triforce in the tower. Everybody's running, but half of them ain't looking what's going on in the castle, that I don't know what's cooking. They say I gotta learn, and that owl's here to teach me. If I can't understand him, how can he reach me? I guess he can't, I guess he won't, I guess he front. That's why I'm stuck with this fairy Navi fool. Been spending most their lives living in the Mobland's paradise. Been spending most their lives living in the Mobland's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in the Mobland's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in the Mobland's paradise. And why are we so blind to see when we start chucking these Deku seeds? Tell me, why are we so blind to see when we start chucking these Deku seeds? Hey. Oh, we got that weird feedback at the end again. Well, there it is. There it is, chat.
It's so hot.
So hot right now.
It's so hot right now. I had my mic muted the whole time so I didn't accidentally throw off the Emperor's Groove or anything.
I'm sorry, but you've thrown off the Emperor's Groove.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man. Yeah, those are fun. I think we need to do more of those. I enjoy putting those together.
Lyrical masterpiece over here with Casey.
Cocaine Opossum approved. Okay, good. I'm glad the Cocaine Opossum appreciates the music. Oh man.
Taste.
Whew. Excellent.
It was nice just to stretch the old audio engineer muscle and master stuff again. So that was fun. Sorry I couldn't do a live chat.
It's all good. It's all good. You still got to hear it. I'm glad that we had the recording ahead of time and that we could still at least debut that with everything in there. Cocaine Sloth approved as well. All of the cocaine animals in the animal kingdom are approving of this musical masterpieces.
Would cocaine just make a sloth move at like a semi-normal pace?
Actually, you gotta wonder. Does it just make it normal speed at that point? Or is it like...
Maybe.
Like you're not supposed to mix like uppers and downers, right? Like is that just become an issue for the sloth?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sam, I can't help Squirtle at all. Whether or not it wants to be absorbed by the green screen is totally on its fault.
Ooh, it's trying. Yeah.
It's trying.
Yeah, pretty sure it just makes it dead. You're probably right. You're probably
even
right.
With my hands here, it's still getting sucked into the void.
Oh man, good stuff. Good stuff. Well, our next segment is one that we plan on having kind of be a recurring segment as well throughout this year. Every year we like to come up with new stuff. This is kind of one that we've done kind of before, but it's a little bit more focused now, a little bit more dedicated.
It's not all about the weekend.
And it's not all about the weekend. So there's a segment on Saturday Night Live called Weekend Update. And last season we had the Weekend Update, which was just updates about the artist known as The Weeknd. But then we realized that he doesn't really do a lot. So it's kind of hard for us to make that a recurring segment when, you know, between albums, you don't really hear much about the guy. So we decided to just kind of go back to kind of the more traditional Weekend Update where Ram and I just go and look for news articles that we find interesting and do our own little comedic take on them. So that's what we're going to do next year. I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit more so we can do this. And let me pull up our first article here, and then I'll hand it off to you, Ram.
Ooh. Is the first article mine?
It is. It is indeed.
Well, hot diggity. Well, this article in particular... So I'll sort of read the little excerpt from it. So it's, I think we might reach about 90% of online content will be entirely generated by AI in 2025 because this technology is so exponential. And I believe that a majority of digital content going forward will be produced by AI, said Nina Schlick, advisor, speaker, and AI thought leader. What generative AI can do essentially is create new things that would have thus far been seen as unique to human intelligence or creativity. And that's everything from media to text to video to audio. Every digital medium can be powered by generative AI. So basically, once AI begins drawing dick butts and making these nuts jokes to other AI on the internet, the rest of us can finally back off and focus more on world peace.
AI thought leader?
Yes. Be gone, AI thoughts.
Hasbro subsidiary Wizards of the Coast are currently under fire for implementing a new policy that would effectively allow them to claim ownership of community-created content and materials and charge royalties. As backlash mounted within the community, Wizards sent out a tweet stating, "It's clear from the reaction that we rolled a 1." And in almost the same breath, insulted the community's intelligence by claiming that they all misunderstood Wizards' intent with the policy changes. Interestingly, the odds of rolling a 1 twice in a row on a D20 are roughly 1 in 400, which are nearly the same odds as being born with 11 fingers. And I guarantee that that extra finger is being flipped at Wizards as we speak.
I have a lot of hot words to say on that. Like so many hot words, but that's for an entirely different show. All right. What article do we have up next here?
Han Solo.
We have, right. Yeah. Han Solo may be a hunk, but Pan Solo is a hunk of bread. That's what a bakery in San Francisco Bay Area has dubbed its 6-foot bread sculpture of the Star Wars character as he appeared after being frozen in carbonite in The Empire Strikes Back. Hannalee Purvin and her mother, Catherine Purvin, co-owners of One House Bakery in Benicia, California, spent weeks molding, baking, and assembling the life-size sculpture to use using wood and 2 types of dough, including a type of yeastless dough with a higher sugar content that will last longer. One guest to the extravagant loaf was quoted as saying, "I love it," and she swears she heard the bread whisper back, "I dough."
Gas stoves have been a recent topic of debate, particularly in the United States, with many people calling for the stoves to be banned due to their tendency to leak and emit methane gas. In related news, Uncle George, if you're watching this, you're next.
Got the picture of Uncle George up there. It is bread, Sam. Speaking of which, when was the last time that you called somebody a goat, or declared an inflection point, or even answered a yes or no question with absolutely? Probably too recently, says the faculty of Lake Superior State University. The Michigan College that releases an annual list of words that it says deserve to be banished from our vocabularies over misuse, overuse, and uselessness. Among the list of this university's banished words for 2023 are goat, inflection point, quiet quitting, gaslighting, moving forward, amazing, does that make sense, irregardless, absolutely, and it is what it is. Well, chat, irregardless, it is what it is. So moving forward, we hope that the rest of this episode is absolutely amazing, and that you see our news as an inflection point that will help inspire those who might think about quiet quitting this stream. I'm not trying to gaslight you all, only that you as chat should know that you are the GOAT. Does this make sense?
Too good. TK, welcome in. What's going on, buddy? Thought gaslighting involved a lighter and farts. I mean, that too, I suppose. Yeah. Next up, the ground stop and Federal Aviation Administration systems failed on last Wednesday morning and impacted thousands of flights across the United States. According to senior officials, this appears to have been the result of a mistake made by one of the systems engineers during routine scheduled systems maintenance. The employee in question could not be found for comment.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you, Casey. Saskatchewan compiles a top 10 list of 911 calls that weren't an emergency throughout all of 2022. Topping the list was a call from someone who had a clogged bathtub, according to Mounties in the Canadian province. The list also featured someone calling because they had ran out of milk. A cat in a tree, unfortunately, did not make the list. I guess Saskatchewan residents are saving that one for the fire department. There is no punchline to this headline. Saskatchewan just kind of does that to themselves.
Too good. It's fun as an Albertan to rip on Saskatchewan. All right. Deborah Jo Rupp, who plays the character Kitty on popular sitcom That 70s Show, recently mentioned in an interview that she never thought that Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis would ever get married. When asked to elaborate, she said, "Have you met Kelso? The boy is handsome, but he's dumb as paint."
True. Chat, forget flying cars. When scientists and sociologists in 1923 offered predictions on what life would look like in 100 years, their visions were among the lines of curly-haired men, 4-hour workdays, 300-year-old people, and watch-size radios. That's according to Paul Fieri, a researcher and instructor at the University of Calgary, who compiled newspaper clippings of various experts back in of their 2023 forecasts in a now viral Twitter thread. They include projections about population growth and life expectancy, trends in personal hygiene, advances in industry from travel to healthcare, and even some meta-musings on the future of journalism itself. While the 4-hour workday may not have come to fruition, the way I slept on my back last night and the subsequent pains I felt upon waking confirmed that I am at least 300 years old, so at least they got something right.
And for some reason, the picture did not come up in the slideshow and cycle back to the first one. Everything's broken tonight. Everything is broken. And we like to call that segment...
And that's the way the news goes.
And that's the way the news goes.
That's the way the news goes, chat.
But I agree. 4-hour workday, please.
Please, Gib.
Please.
I wants it. All right. So now we are going to head over to our MS Paint speed draw segment of the show, and I see we do have a couple of prompts in the queue. So if you would like to redeem one as well, you can use your channel points to do so. Again, as a request, do please keep it TOS friendly. If it is not, we just won't do it. Easy as that. So, with that said, let me move our cameras here and get our MS Paint. Is your MS Paint sharing still in Discord?
It should be, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, it should be.
Oh, here we go. I know why it was being weird. Oh, but it resized it strange. Okay, hold on.
By the way, channel points are not being given out. Apparently, nobody's earning channel points. What? Why? What is going on? I blame Twitch.
Yeah, something's wrong with Twitch then. Not earning channel points. Yeah, that's weird. What the heck is going on?
Try refreshing your browser.
Yeah,
that's
the
all
only
I can say really at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. It could be a Twitch thing. Don't know what to tell you.
Oh, I gotta erase what I had on here.
Yeah, maybe erase that. All right,
well,
so I'm gonna get a timer pulled up on my phone here, and we'll give ourselves 2 minutes for each of these prompts. I'll give you some time to erase what you've got on there.
There we go. All right, my body's ready.
You let me know when you're ready. So our very first prompt we've got here, let me scroll through. We've got, so this is from Digital Frog. Just two bros riding unicorns across the Serengeti plain, chased by Trogdar. And you've got 2 minutes.
Fair enough.
Avenging pineapple. What's going on? Do you guys expect us in the chat room when you guys keep talking? I mean, this is a talk show. So just saying, welcome in to the talk show. Weird. It's weird. Weird how people would talk in a talk show.
It's so weird.
All right, Ram, you ready for this? Ready to ride?
I'm not. Oh, wait,
ready to ride the unicorn?
I already started. Hold on. I got to start.
Oh, you started. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Ready and go.
All right.
All right, Serengeti Plain. Here's. Oh, and I've already screwed up by using the wrong tool. All right, here we go.
I don't even remember what the Serengeti looks like. I'm completely honest with you.
I started drawing the Sahara. I just realized, which is a very different place, but that's okay. So two
Fair
bros, and we're riding on a unicorn. Is that right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Let's make the one this color.
Yeah, thanks, Tiny. Let's see here. Oh, it's kind of a weird looking ear, and I gotta get the horn on there. Okay, Ram, you and I are gonna be riding the same unicorn in my picture, I think. How much time we got? Oh, we've only got a minute left. Oh, this is gonna be bad. There's a leg. This is gonna be nightmare fuel. I apologize right now. Oh my goodness. I need a stylus or something.
Right? Oh no.
Don't worry, you're holding on to me for reasons. And then Trogdar. Let's actually get, let me get a wider pen here for Trogdar. See if I can speed draw Trogdar in 30 seconds. Purple for the wings.
How much time? I don't even know.
15 seconds. 15.
All right.
I better get that arm in here before I run out of time. Oh man, these consummate V's are terrible. Strongbad would be very upset with me.
Oh right, Trogdor. Shoot.
Oh, that's time. That's time. Pencils down.
No. I completely forgot about Trogdor.
Oh no. Stop timer. Okay, there we go. All right, chat. So let's get a poll going here. If one of my mods would be so kind, just do it like for a minute, and we got to do a vote. Who did it better? Two bros riding unicorns across the Serengeti plain, chased by Trogdar. You've got way more color in yours than I do.
That's the power of the paint bucket, my brother.
Yeah, I never got around to paint bucketing things. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Do we have a poll up? Yeah,
We do not
we
currently.
do not. Okay. Or if is a mod on it, let me know.
I
If
could
not,
jump
I
on
can-
it. You want to do it? I could leave it to you.
Go for it.
All right.
Casey was 10. I came home from work to find him laying on the couch talking on the phone, giving tech support to a classmate on how to use Paint. This is true. This is true. It was like one of my first tech support calls. I still kind of do it, although I'm not technically IT support. I am still fixing people's problems all day, every day.
Oh wait, no. Oh shoot! I set it for 10 minutes. I'll just have to close it after 1 minute.
Okay. I see you've got neither, both, and Danny DeVito on the list also. Is Danny DeVito like the alternate neither choice?
Yeah, it's the we don't want to make either of you feel bad choice.
Yeah. You're on mobile and everything's not awesome. No worries, Katie. That's totally fine. It's totally fine.
all good.
I'll delegate the responsibility to Ram.
Deal.
Give it about a minute here. Danny DeVito currently winning the poll. Yeah,
I need to leave that one out on the next one.
yeah. Maybe just leave it as the two of us on the next ones.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't.
We'll give it a couple more.
I mean, not
seconds.
that I mind losing to Danny DeVito, but
Fair.
TK brought out his laptop and can now mod fully. Appreciate you. Can't see the vote on your phone. You might have to do a refresh. Sometimes.
Also,
the
if you
polls-
have chat pulled up, Rockety, tap on the actual stream itself, the video, and that will drop chat down, and there should be a little extra window that pops up for voting. And
TK, thank you for that resub. 17 months. Holy smokes. 17 times in your face.
right in the face.
Yeah, Tiny already took care of the one dingleberry. Tiny has done his job.
I mean, the guy was just looking to chat. He found himself in the wrong place. That's all. There's other places where you can chat. Here's definitely a place you could chat, but
Indeed.
they seemed pretty focused on something else. But that's their lives. This is ours.
Yeah. Did they drop something else that I missed after?
Oh, I have
Another
no
thing?
idea.
Oh, okay. That's fine. He tried his bit.
Yeah.
All right. If you want to close the poll, Ram,
His bit was mid.
it didn't land.
Poll is active. Oh no. Can I close poll? Close.
Oh, I might be able to close
Here?
it. Oh, I can only report it.
Yeah, I can only report it too. Well,
Does it seriously not let you close? It should let you close the poll.
it's not letting me.
Let me try on my end. It might actually need like streamer god power type thing. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. That's the appeals portal.
TK can close it. Yeah. TK,
Okay.
if you can close it up. Do it up. Much
Oh no,
appreciated. Wait,
he says,
he
"Oh no, I
can't.
can't." Man, everything. We're just batting 1,000 today. We're doing really, really well. Let me try. I might have more power as the actual streamer. Manage poll. Here we go. End poll.
Hey, there we go.
All right. We have a tie between both and Danny DeVito, so we all win. Just like Wizards said. You win, I win, we both win.
We both win.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. All right, let's get to our next one here. Let me just clear
I'm
the
gonna
the thing
save
here.
this real quick first.
So this next one comes from the one and only the Daddy Reynolds. And the prompt, I should have saved mine. Whoops. Too late.
Well,
I mean, I could undo it, I guess. I'll undo it. We'll save it. All right. Now it's all saved. So, Daddy Reynolds would like to see us draw melanade butts. Melanade butts.
Melanade butts.
Melanade butts. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1. You've got 2 minutes. Go. Okay, how am I going to draw?
No.
I got to think about this here.
I need a thicker brush. Yeah, there we go.
Yep, that's one. And then, you know what? Why am I not just doing it like this? There's an easier way. And then let me get the darker green here. Yep. Too much zoom. Okay, here we go. these are gonna be the melaniest melanade butts that I've ever butted.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I need it darker.
Oh geez. Oh geez. Mistakes are made. Missed a spot right there. Oh my goodness. I'm still missing a spot somewhere. Oh no. Oh no, I'm losing valuable time trying to get fancy with the coloring, the shading on these melon butts.
What kind of time are you looking at left?
44 seconds.
Oh dang.
Okay. This is gonna be bad. I wanted to draw. Okay. And maybe one of these. Yep. Yep. 7 seconds. I'm. Oh man. This is gonna be bad.
Mine's cursed. Mine is so cursed.
Okay, that's time. That's time. I tried to frantically draw a pair of pants at the end there, so it'd be more obvious that these were a butt. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hadn't even seen yours.
I told you it was cursed. Yes, that's a straw, Sam.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
Appropriate straw placing. You know?
TK or somebody, can we please get a 1 minute poll?
Right in the left cheek.
I don't even know if we need a poll, honestly, for this one. I'm pretty sure I know who the winner is. But, oh my goodness. I spent so much time trying to make these melons look good. And then I looked at the clock and I was like, I have less than 10 seconds to now draw like the rest of this body.
It goes in the square hole.
Oh no. That's so cursed. That's so cursed.
Holes up, chat.
We got
And it's not
Casey's
10
shoes,
minutes.
a blind man, and Danny DeVito on the list. Yeah, this is no question. This is no question for me. Drew stretch
They
marks.
weren't stretch marks. Those are little like the lines in a watermelon. Like when you get the dark green and the light green. I mean, they could be stretch marks. Who knows? Melon people just they're built different.
You're drawing like the striations that you see on a melon, which is kind of what I was going for with mine too. But I spent way too much time on it.
Okay, yeah, Sam knows. Okay, I apologize. I apologize.
Yeah.
Melon people are just built different, you know.
Apparently, very different. Sheesh. That is some very cursed content right there. Oh yeah. Why is it not letting me save now? Oh, because it just overwrote my existing save from before. Whoops. Oh well.
Hey.
That booty though, yeah, Ram, 100 easy. 100. I'm honestly surprised that you didn't get all votes. One person voted a blind man. That's fair. That's fair.
That is fair.
All right, let me delete the canvas here, and we'll find our next one here. This next one comes from that golden girl, aka my wife. My wife.
Just in time to see the bum art, JF.
Just in time. Oh man. Oh yeah. Okay. Bobby Hill with a purse, wearing sunglasses. Bobby Hill with a purse, wearing sunglasses. You have 2 minutes on the clock, and your time starts now.
All right. So, chat, what we're going to do is we're going to start with some chiaroscuro shading. No,
Let's see here. Okay, so we got a shirt.
We got to bobify it.
Dang it, Bobby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use brown, I think, for the purse. And let me get a larger. Lovely little handbag he's got.
It's not thick enough.
Oh no. And then go back to the pencil. Oh no, this is a terrible. His head is enormous. Why is his head so big? Oh boy. Oh boy. Mistakes are made, chat. He looks way older than he should be. This looks more like a bald Hank Hill.
Oh no.
I mean, he's kind of got just like little.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so bad. This is really bad.
You know I can't draw hands.
Okay, pencil. You got 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
10 seconds. All right.
Oh no, he looks more like his grandpa with his blown out shins. All right, that's it. Time. Did you remember the purse?
I did.
Ooh, nice.
Right at the very end.
Nice. That's my purse. I don't know you.
I can't draw. Actually, I think mine's more of a clutch than it is a purse. Thanks, Frog. Thank you. Because Bobby Hill's head is just that big. It's true.
I'm learning Ram's never seen a purse. It's like It's like a butter
Fair.
dish.
It's like a little tiny purple briefcase.
Clutch. Look at Ram and his fashion words.
Yeah, I know what a clutch is. I just don't know what a purse is.
Can we get another poll in chat, please?
It's
Poll
true.
is up.
It's true.
Let's go. Let's go. I love that I ran out of room for my legs, and so now he has no shins.
Just limbless Bobby.
Yeah, just like Cotton Hill. Got his shins blown off in Nam. Anastasia, how's it going? Welcome in. Got them hobbit feet.
Hey.
Yeah. See, I should have taken your approach and just going like torso up.
Yep.
That was a smart play. That's a smart play. You did the same
just gotta
thing
think-
with the butts too.
Yep. What can you eliminate but still have the focus of the drawing, in frame?
Yep. Yeah. These
That's
are
why I
good
hit his
calls.
hand.
Yeah. So for those just joining us, we're doing some Microsoft Paint speed drawing. We each get 2 minutes to draw a prompt that's provided by chat. There are still some slots open if you would like to redeem some channel points to give us a prompt of some kind. This prompt was Bobby Hill with a purse and wearing sunglasses. And it looks like I won this one. Hey, look at that.
You did. And the runner-up for second place was a tie between myself and the Spanish Inquisition, which Digital Frog did not expect.
Did not expect it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's clear this out.
Let's
Get
save
ready
it
for the next
first.
one. Yeah, I saved mine.
Bobby.
Bobby.
Oh, boy.
I mean, I feel like artists is a very loose term for what we're doing, but I appreciate the compliment all the same. I would if I was earning channel points. Are you still not? Did you try a refresh, Sam? I wonder if that's an issue across all of Twitch right now, because there's a couple
Maybe.
people that mentioned that they're not actually earning channel points at the moment, which is very odd, very strange. Love the detail on the glasses on the right, though. Try to refresh, still no points. What browser are you on? I'm wondering if it's a browser thing. Frog's not getting any. Rockety's not getting any.
Yeah, I blame Twitch.
Is everybody not getting channel points?
I don't think I've earned a single channel point since I've even been watching either.
That's got to be a Twitch thing then. Something's busted on Twitch. That sucks. Well, sorry, guys.
I will redeem the points necessary if somebody has any suggestions.
All right. Are you ready for the next one here, Ram?
I am as ready as my body is going to be.
All right. So this next one comes from TK. And
Ooh.
the prompt is Timbre King and the two bros chilling on Pluto.
Oh, yeah. This 100%.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and draw. All right. Oh, I've got the wrong tool again.
Well, Yep. Uh-huh.
Yep.
And then
A little bit of that. Yep. And let me see here. Let me get. Oops. See, I'm making all sorts of mistakes, chat. Come on, give me the color I want. There we go. I need a crown for the king here. And your kingly robes. I don't know where I was going with this robe, but oh my goodness. Everything's going sideways. Give me back my brush here. Let me see. Maybe I can salvage this. I might be able to salvage this. Spending way too much time trying to fix my mistakes. Story of my life.
Welcome to my life.
42 seconds. I gotta start drawing us. I'm spending all this time drawing TK. Rightly so, of course. Oh no! Made a whoopsie. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I gotta move on. I got 20 seconds to draw the two of us.
What's the time?
5 seconds. 5 seconds. That is time. Yeah, Casey going for TK's vote. Yeah, we're paying tribute. Yeah, we're bending the knee.
I've got water as my beverage, Rockety.
I've got a beverage here too. I got got some beverage right here. All right, so we need a new poll here. Thought I was proposing. I mean, if he wasn't already taken, and I wasn't already taken,
I'd still propose knowing I'd fail.
there you go. So yeah, we should have a poll going up here right away, so you guys can vote. That cape detail, though, I spent so much time on the cape, and then it didn't quite end up the way I expected it to. But you know what? It's still okay, I think. I hope he doesn't notice I only gave him 1 foot.
You can't say babe in a poll?
Wait, what? Really?
Like,
Okay.
as in, like, the pig from the movie Babe?
Yeah, apparently. This is a weird track. Let's skip the track. Poll is up. About 30 seconds remaining on the poll.
I missed a little piece of your face, Casey. So you went space gray.
That's okay.
In
I
the
like how
face.
I have like the feral hat. You know what I'm talking about? He's got like those really tall hats he wears. I'm digging it. Is it
Yeah.
feral or Pharrell? It's Pharrell, right?
I think it's feral.
Feral.
it's Pharrell. It's Pharrell. It's
Yeah,
Pharrell.
Pharrell. Yeah. As soon as I said it, I was like, that doesn't sound right. You can't see the poll. Oh, weird.
Poll just ended.
Poll just ended. Ooh, barely snuck ahead. That's the TK vote right there.
Well done. Well done. The Elmer Fudd hat. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 votes for myself, 2 votes for Em, and 2 votes for Danny DeVito. I love how people are paying tribute to Danny DeVito. I appreciate that. Oh,
Danny
geez.
does.
I broke stuff. All right, let me save this one as well. We'll move on to the next.
Pharrell, not feral. Okay. Thank you, Sam.
Why is this all? Oh man. Okay, here we go.
He's gone feral.
All right. The next one we have is from One Killer Kitty. And she has requested that we draw, I'm assuming we draw each other, Kitty. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But that we draw each other as an e-girl. Ooh. So that I think that means I draw you and you draw me.
That makes sense.
Is that correct, Kitty? Is that the intent with this one? Give her a second to confirm that. Draw your brother.
Yes, draw
Okay.
your brother. Okay.
Got it. Okay. What's an e-girl? No, I'm just kidding. All right. Ready in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. Let's go with. I feel like. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for crying out loud! I gotta finish my lines here. My line work is horrendous today. Losing valuable time because I can't seem to finish my shapes. Oh geez. Oh geez. I'm zoomed in so far. Why? Why so far? Okay, let me see. Ramchan. I'm trying to think. How do I draw? Okay. 12 seconds. That is time. That is time. Oh, nice. Mine turned out a little bit more like piglet ears than I wanted. I was trying to go for cat ears, and then as soon as I drew them, I was like, I should not have made those pink. But here we are, chat. Here we are.
There it is.
Yeah. And you're using like a lot more tools and paint than I am.
I'm just getting overcomplicated with it, and I'm losing out on getting the focus, you know?
All right, the poll is up. Who drew the best e-girl? Your choices are Rammy Whammy, Casey Wasey, Danny Wanny, and Obama?
Obama.
I love that we went both for the same mouth shape, though.
Right? It's you got to get the ooh-woo kitten mouth, you know?
Ooh-woo. Yeah.
Or as TK would say, ooh-wee-oo.
I can dig it.
Ooh-wee-oo.
I can dig it. So cute. Kitty likes the pink cat ears. I appreciate that.
Kitty would.
Yeah. And Obama. Watch Obama win the whole thing.
There it is. Ooh-wee-oo.
Good stuff. You got about, 5-10 seconds left on the poll?
Something like that.
Get them votes in. All right, who's it going to be?
E-girl? Picture Ram dressed as Pepper. True.
Rammy
Sam.
Whammy almost with a clean sweep. I got one vote, and you got the rest. Nicely done, sir. Nicely done.
Boo frickin' yeah.
All right, let me save
this.
Yeah. I lost my first.
Casey Wasey?
Lost my first one. It makes me sad.
It's Casey Wasey. That's right.
All right, and we've got one more in the slot here, and it was redeemed by Anastasia, who says whatever Sam wants. So Sam, I don't know if you already posted in chat, and I probably missed it, because I may have been drawing at the time. But let us know what. How does that keep going to black when I?
Digital frog as a digital frog.
Digital frog as a digital frog. Okay. Interesting. All right. Let me know when you're ready, Ram.
I am ready.
You're ready? All right. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Digital frog as a digital frog. And then Oh, geez. Okay, that's that one. Yep. That's right. I got to close the shape on when I do these. And then... got about a minute left. I want this one again. Actually, no. I can do it with this. Oh, stop. There we go. Uh, 20 seconds.
All right.
10 seconds.
2, 1, timer.
1 timer. Yep. There we go. All right. Nice. I like it.
Gotta keep it geometric.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta keep it geometric.
All right, so poll should be going up right away here for Digital Frog as a digital frog. Love these frogs. I'm pretty happy with how mine turned out. I'll be honest.
Frogs.
I'm missing his arms right here. Didn't come down quite as far as I intended them to, so it doesn't quite look like arms. But you know, it is what it is. We only got 2 minutes to do these things.
Casey's is cocaine digital frog.
That's fair.
Where's the beard? Yeah, we didn't get around to it.
Didn't he shave the beard? I thought he. I mean, I guess he would still have his goatee. He doesn't have the full-on Santa beard though anymore, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, poll is up. Time is ticking. So our options are ribbit, cibbit, dibbit, and licky tongue. Hopefully you guys can make sense of those options.
One eye's bigger than the other. Yeah, he's giving you the old frog stink eye.
I kind of did that on purpose as a subtle nod to Hypnotoad.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
R's for Ramses for Casey. Oh, thank you, TK.
Yeah. I mean, I figured, but yeah. Different sized eyes and the different sized eyebrows. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you've got different sized eyebrows on yours. Almost like he's like giving you the eyebrow, you know what I mean? Like the raised eyebrow.
Like the rock look.
And licky tongue one. Nice. And then you and I were tied for second place. No votes for Dibbit.
Nope.
All right, let me save this one here. And I think that is it. I don't think we had any others in the queue.
I don't believe so, but I can't see.
Nope, we do not. Alrighty. Well, in that case, then we will move on to, I believe it's our last segment, is it not, Ram?
I do believe you are correct. Which, of course, would be our very own chat superlatives. Which means, chat, if you happen to have spare 200 points kicking around, I know you've not been earning anything, and that's kind of more Twitch's fault than it is ours, so we can all blame Twitch.
Yep.
If you haven't opted in for a chat superlative, now is your final chance to do so. Anybody that wants to a little something, Casey, why don't you tell them what are the superlatives for today? What's up here on the screen that they could probably read themselves, but we'll announce anyways.
So, I mean, in keeping again with this being the first episode of Two Bros of the year and talking about New Year's resolutions and trying to do better, we all know that most people actually don't end up keeping their New Year's resolution. I think they've done studies that have shown that most people have abandoned their New Year's resolution by February. And I know that for a lot of us, it can be really awkward, especially if you were like hyping up all of these resolutions, all these things that you were going to do better, in the new year, and then you fall short. Sometimes you need a good excuse. And so what we have done for you, chat, is we've taken all of the legwork out of coming up with a New Year's resolution bailout excuse. So we're going to help you out here. If you've got resolutions that you couldn't keep and you need to find ways to save face with your friends, we've got you covered. We've got you covered.
Now, we've got 20 different ones because, of course, we don't want to give all of you the same one because that's just going to make everybody suspicious. You're around the office. It's, oh, I couldn't do it because of this. Oh, well, that's what so-and-so just said to me not even 10 minutes ago. And then the entire racket's busted, and they're going to trace that back to us, and we can't have that. So it's 20 different reasons why you were not able to keep your New Year's resolution. Please try and keep your own specific to you so that this doesn't get traced back to us in any way, shape, or form.
And first up to pick a number, we have Sam. And then Ram, you were actually on deck. You got in there early.
Yeah, I love these.
It's true. So Sam, go ahead, give us a number. And then Ram, you'll be up after that. Is it they brought sour cream?
No, we're leaving the sour cream in 2022. No.
All right. Sam has chosen number 7. And just as before we open that, Rocky says this year's resolution is that for every 10 pounds that you are down from January 1st to December 1st of 2023, you're donating $10 to Extra Life. That's amazing. That's awesome. Thank you so much. So far, it's already at $10. That's so good. That's so good. Telling y'all to keep me accountable. Well, here's to a resolution that I think we're all rooting for. So thank you very much, Rocky. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Cheers. Indeed. Thank you, Rocky. All right, so let's open up door number 7 here for Sam. Let's see what you get. Kevin Hart beat me up in a Denny's parking lot. There's your excuse. I don't know what your resolution was, but you're off the hook. You can tell everyone that the reason you couldn't keep it was because Kevin Hart cornered you in a Denny's parking lot and he beat you up.
He gave you a grand slam after you just had your grand slam.
You hate to see it, but these things happen. These things happen. Celebrities go crazy sometimes.
Sometimes.
Ram, what number would you like?
I'm feeling number 8.
And Kitty also called that Ram picks 8.
Oh, I just saw that too.
Is that the number? Is that the number?
That is the number.
That is the number. Okay, and then Jimmy Potato, you are up on deck, my friend, to pick a number. So let's open up 8 for Ram. Ram, you gave up your resolution to stick it to the libs.
Ha! Got him.
Got him.
Oh man. It's beautiful. Love it.
Maddie's more of a lumberjack slam kind of guy. Oh no.
You know what? That's fair. Honestly, that's a fair assessment. I'm a build your own slam guy.
Okay. I was always more of a Denver omelet. I like the old Denver omelet. Those were my jam.
I like to look my waitress straight in the eye and do the create your own slam, but just order all of them as eggs.
Just eggs. Just eggs, please.
I want all eggs.
I want all of the eggs that you have.
Yeah.
Wait, come back. I'm worried what you heard was, give me a lot of bacon and eggs. What I said was, give me all of the bacon and eggs that you have.
Give it up to Sticky Ribs. Yep.
Jimmy, you were on the clock, my guy. I don't know if you're still around. If not, then we will pick a number for you. But after Jimmy, we have one Killer Kitty on deck to select a number. And then after that will be Digital Frog. So Jimmy, Kitty, and then the frog in that order. So we'll give Jimmy, another 30 seconds, you think?
Something like that. Yeah.
Seems good. He's
Otherwise,
probably...
I feel like Jimmy's probably a 12 tonight. 12 out of 10.
Okay. He's probably out, keeping his New Year's resolution. Nerd! All right, let's open up number 12, I guess, then for Jimmy. Jimmy Potato, here is yours in 3, 2, 1.
You rip.
What do we got here, Ram?
Well, what we got here is Danny DeVito told me I could do better than that. So I'm going to retry next year.
That's fair.
Because, Danny knows your limits. He knows when you're actually pushing yourself and when you're just trying to sneak by and, stay under the radar. He knows you can do better. You know you can do better. Give it another shot next year.
Do better.
You got this, Jimmy. I believe in you.
All right, Kitty, it is your turn to select a number. And then on deck, Digital Frog. And then following Digital Frog, Rockety. Should probably get in on this action too, I suppose. Let me redeem one of those as well.
He sees you when you're sleeping, thanks to technology.
Kitty has chosen number 11. What do we have behind door number 11 here, Ram?
Oh, door number 11's a doozy. We are looking at I gave it up for Lent.
These things happen.
Straight up, gave it up for Lent.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I had a
Couldn't keep my New Year's
resolution.
resolution.
Yeah, had a resolution. Lent rolled around. Decided that, you know what I really needed to give up was the resolution for Lent.
Yep.
And there we are. Yeah. Gave it
Yep.
up for Lent. Very different, but also valid.
Yeah, you're just feeding two birds with one stone.
Yeah. I saw that tweet. I get that reference.
Yep.
Frog has chosen number 14. And Rockety, you are on deck to select a number. And then following Rockety, Call Me Tiny. Call Me Tiny. So 14 for Digital Frog. You have given up or failed your New Year's resolution because simply your chakras weren't aligned enough according to your spiritual medium. Gotta have that alignment.
Rock out with your chakra out, I guess.
You can't say
I know nothing about
you can't
chakras.
say that in public. Are you allowed to say that in public?
just-
Is that TOS? Am I tiny? Am I tiny right now? I'm tiny.
The math checks out.
The math checks out, chat. All right, Rockety has chosen lucky number 13. And then on deck, Call Me Tiny. And then following Call Me Tiny, Timbre King gets to pick a number.
Oh yeah.
So, Rockety, you have decided that you saw a picture of a sad turtle and it made you sad. And so you're no longer able to keep your New Year's resolution.
That's so sad.
Valid. It's valid. Sad turtle makes me sad too. So,
So sad.
I vibe with that. I vibe with that.
It's sad, so sad, so sad. It's a sad, sad
situation.
situation.
You said call you. Oh, I see. Frog's being funny, chat.
Hardy, hardy, hard.
Tiny has chosen numero 5. For those of you who do not speak French, that is cinco. TK, you're up next, my friend.
For those who don't speak Spanish, that is funf. Oh! With
and-
a blast from Kitty.
And for those that don't speak German, that is go.
Right
All
after your itchy knees.
Tiny has chosen number 5. TK is up after that. And I see he's already selected a number. Following TK, we have the one and only Maddie Castern. But TK, what have we got here, Ram, for TK?
Well, with TK...
Oh, sorry, not for TK,
let's-
for Tiny.
For Tiny.
Yeah.
For Tiny, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom came out, and, well, they just got too darn busy.
That might be the most valid excuse we've come across yet.
Too darn busy with Tears of the Kingdom.
Yep. It's good.
Yep.
It's good.
It's good.
Good
It's real
excuse. Good excuse. All right, number 1 for TK. Let's go. Number 1, because Alaska's number 1. Should they stop trying to teach us new languages? Why are both of the options yes? Where's my no option? You know what? I'm abstaining from this vote.
Yeah, I'm not going to vote either.
TK. You had a resolution, but it had a dent in the can, so you threw it out. As one does. You don't want botulism in your New Year's resolutions. It's a bad way to start the year. Yeah.
It might look like it's on discount, but just don't.
Just don't. It's better. It's
Just
better to
don't.
just not do it. Better just
Yep.
leave it alone. Yeah. Maddie, you are up, my guy. Did you pick a number already? Let me scroll back up through chat
I'm
here.
scrolling it, but I'm not seeing one from Maddie. I'm seeing a lot of people timing each other out.
I am seeing that as well. This is the downside to having multiple people now with the timeout god power. Because we've got,
Right.
I think, do we have 4 now, or maybe it's just 3? It might just
I think
be.
it's 3.
I know Tiny had it first, and then it was
And then
Kitty,
Kitty. And now
I think,
it's Sam.
and now Sam. I think it's just the 3.
Yeah.
I think it's just the 3. Yeah.
Mhm.
There can only be 3.
No, I didn't see a number from Maddie at all.
No, not yet. Give him 30 seconds, then we'll pick a number for him.
Maybe 3.
That dented can ruins the entire year. Dead inside. Yeah. Pick 3. It looks like a butt. That's fair. That's fair. That seems on track.
Or like a butt chin.
All right, let's do it. We're going to go for Maddie here for him. Kitty says we should go for number 3. Let's do it. Maddie Castern. What do we got here, Ram?
Well, for Maddie, we've got took a medicine ball to the face. Maddie, we all know how much that hurts. There's you know, a level of empathy there that is going to be better left unspoken. Oh, and he just came in with the 2.
Well, if we have extras at the end, maybe we can let you trade. But for now, medicine ball to the face. Not ideal, but these things happen. Balls to the face is very Matt Caster. Hey-oh. Oh, no. Next up is me. I'm going to go with number 16, I think. Oh, what do we got here for me, Ram? What do I got?
Well, you know, Mercury was in Gatorade because, you know, the stars and planets and alignments. I think it was very berry. I don't know. But yeah, things didn't work out for you.
Yeah. They just really didn't. Yeah. And it wasn't even a very good flavor of Gatorade either. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
It really wasn't.
Yeah, it was kind of gross. Medicine ball looks like the miracle pill from Princess Bride. Rockety says a little bit, eh?
I can see that
from Miracle Max, that chocolate pill. Yeah, I could see that. A little stitching on the side, maybe, and maybe he signed it. But yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
All right, do we give Maddie as number 2? We are at the end of the list.
Let's give Maddie as number 2.
All right,
let's give him a little more personal.
Could be better, could be worse, but in this case, you got your New Year's resolution stolen when you got mugged behind a Dave & Buster's. Sorry.
Not Gatorade with mercury in it.
That could be very bad. Very bad. All right, is there anybody in chat, again, just for the sake of, I know a lot of issues with the channel points, is there anybody who was not able to get one because they didn't have the channel points? We'd be happy to give you one. I know that we had some issues with Twitch being Twitch, you know what I'm saying? Got mugged and they threw a medicine ball at his face. There we go. Boom. That was the mugging weapon. Yeah.
Rockety wants 20. I think 20. Rockety already had Sad Turtle, but
Sad Turtle, right? Okay. Yeah, we can re-roll for Rockety here.
Yeah.
The classic excuse. My dog ate it.
My dog. Oh yeah, we do need to open one for Danny DeVito.
Yep. This is true. Okay, what number do we give to Danny DeVito?
Ooh, 18.
It would have been really funny if Danny opened up the Danny one.
Yeah, it's the Danny one.
Like he's just self-talking. He's like, you know what? I could do better. 69 is not an option. You said 18, yeah, for Danny?
I think I said 18, but it looks like Tiny wants 4.
Oh, well, we'll give 2 to Danny DeVito. Everyone else is getting 2, apparently.
I mean, this fits Frank Reynolds, at least.
This really does. Yeah.
Because apparently Danny DeVito's resolution was not work appropriate enough, and his coworkers were, quote, scared and concerned for their safety, end quote.
That checks out. So let's open up 4 for Danny as well, then. Give him a backup quote, or a backup...
Sam would like excuse. 6 and Kitty would like 2?
2 got opened. Yeah, we opened up 2 for Maddie.
Unless you want to have 2 excuses, is what you're asking.
Oh, yeah. You can have 2.
Yeah.
So Danny's other excuse is his resolution fell to the bottom of a Pringles can, and his hands were too big to fit in and get it back.
I love that one. I can empathize with that one.
That is the worst part about Pringles. Can I just say that? I love Pringles. I think they've got a great shape, great taste for the most part, but trying to scoop out those bottom ones out of the can, like the can just needs to be just like another half an inch wider, and it wouldn't have so much of a problem.
Or just make it like ovicular as opposed to circular.
Ovicular? Is that even a word?
I don't know. I think I just made it up.
Elliptical?
Why is it not ovicular if it's circular?
I don't know.
And why is it not squarecular?
Squircular?
Yeah, triangular.
These are facts. All right, let's open up. Actually,
ovular?
Sam. Yeah. Sam, your backup excuse is you gave your resolution a burial at sea. It's what it would have wanted. Very Viking, very Viking funeral style. Yeah,
100%. Should we teach Casey to tilt the can for the last of the Pringles on a pole?
Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm even going to vote for Let Him Suffer.
Yeah, I voted for Let Him Suffer.
What I'm saying is I shouldn't have to tilt the can. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I don't know how to tilt the can. I'm just saying I shouldn't have to.
Because the moment you tilt the can is the moment all of the crumbs go all over the carpet.
All
and
over
then
my
you're like,
shirt. I'm like lying on the bed. And I'm just
Why?
like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kitty wants to open one for Az.
Yeah. Ovular. Whoa. Ovular. Wait, is that the right word? Isn't that like to do with like women's health?
Ovulation? I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, I could be wrong.
Pringles and how it relates to ovulation.
Kitty picks 10 because Az is a 10. Aw.
Oh,
Aw.
precious.
All right, let's open one for Az. Michael Bay. Period. He's the reason why none of us get anything done.
Yep. Is that
Is
a prairie dog in his head?
I do believe it is, Ram. I do believe it is. I'm so sorry, Az.
That tracks. That tracks.
Learning so much about Casey. Ovular is oval shaped. Well, there you go. Okay.
Hey.
That makes sense. You probably don't cut the chip bag down when you're near the end of the bag either, right? No, I wouldn't. Why would I? Why would I cut the chip bag down? That doesn't make sense. That seems
the
like
bag is
extra
always-
steps.
I've always been able to fit my head in a chip bag.
Yeah.
Michael Bay's had his prairie dog in it. Yeah.
We have 4 more remaining spots, chat. Is there anybody else who has not had one? Ideally, people who haven't had one first, who would like one. And then if we have exhausted everybody who would like to have one, who has had one, then we can round
We
out
just
the
better not
last
see
one.
these extra ones pop up on eBay.
Yeah.
Frog wants a backup on 15.
Back on 15. We got, let's open one for Kiwi as well. What's the number for Kiwi? So
Kiwi feels like a 9.
like a 9. Okay, we'll open 9 for Kiwi. We'll open a backup 15 for Digital Frog. Kiwi's excuse is he left it in his other pants, ran it through the wash, and ruined it.
That's a Kiwi move.
That is a Kiwi move.
That's a Kiwi move.
Yeah. Kiwi is a 3 dressed up as a 9. Oh, ouch. Shots fired. Kiwi's good
TK
people.
wants
We love
one for
Kiwi.
the Timbre Queen as well.
All right, sounds good. So we'll do 15 for Digital Frog. We'll open one for Mark and Macaluso, and then the last one for the Queen. So Sam, which number would you like for Mark, 17 or 19? And then the last one will be for the Queen. But here, for Digital Frog, what do we got, Ram?
Well, for Digital Frog, we've got a backup of I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't really matter.
Very pessimistic view. Very pessimistic view. But also, great Linkin Park album.
So edgy.
This was still my favorite Linkin Park album.
Mhm.
You don't get much better
Hybrid
than
Theory?
Hybrid Theory. Yeah,
Yeah. Hybrid Theory topped it all.
yeah. That's next level.
It's absolutely next level. For
So-
Marky Mark, we're getting a 17, which leaves 19 for Timbre Queen.
So Mark's excuse is that he talked to Aaron Rodgers and he said that his boofing crystals advised against it. So,
Those boofing crystals.
I mean, when Aaron Rodgers and his boofing crystals tell you not to move forward with your New Year's resolution, you listen to the boofing crystals. You got to do it. You got to do it. Yeah.
He's Green Bay packing some heat with those boofing crystals.
It's a Canadian rock song from the 70s. I don't know if I'm familiar with that one. What song is that from? All right, and last but not least, the one and
For
only
Timbre Queen.
Timbre Queen. What do we got here, Ram?
For Timbre Queen, we have the one, the only. My computer did a Windows update and ruined it.
Freaking Windows
hate
updates, man.
updates. I hate them. I hate them so much. I'm just
Updates of
I'm
any
sitting here
kind.
stewing in my anger.
Updates in general, honestly, like I've been
The
having
worst.
nonstop issues with OBS and Wavelink, which is what runs my audio, ever since OBS updated from OBS 27 to 28, and now it's on OBS 29. Like it didn't even stay on OBS 28 for more than a few months. Like it was that bad that apparently they needed to do like a full new version number just to get the bad taste out of people's mouths. Much like Windows 8 to what was supposed to be, I guess, Windows 9, but we never really got Windows 9.
Nah, we skipped to 10.
We just skipped it.
Well, the reason that I heard behind that was because like how they did the coding on the back end was because it started with a 9, but Windows 98 and 95 also both started with a 9. There was some like weird coding behind like why they couldn't pick 9,
Yeah,
and they
that's
had to. But
very funny.
anyways, it's a Windows thing.
It's just Windows things.
Just Windows things. What you thinking about? Oh, just Windows.
Just
things.
Windows things. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I saw that 29 announcement. Need to watch the video to see what's the haps. Yeah, I didn't watch the video. I had an update and I was already doing other troubleshooting. So I was like, what's one more thing? Let's just do the update and tackle it all in one go. So yeah. Yeah, Windows is a 3 dressed up as a 9.
That's the truth. Windows is just a 3.
It's just a 3. It's just a 3.
Windows
Yeah.
360.
Yeah. Is anybody on the new Windows 11? I have it on my laptop, but I use it fairly seldomly, so I haven't had any real big opportunities for issues with Windows 11 yet. All of my other stuff, though, is still running 10. So I don't know if it's an absolute dumpster fire or if it's an actual improvement on 10. I know the whole rollout of Windows 11 has been a bit of a dumpster fire in terms of like people not being able to do the update properly and other weird shenaniganry. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to avoid it because, I mean, looking back at the math and the history of Windows updates, where it's just like
Every other one.
was-
Yeah.
like every other one was like good, and every
Yeah.
and the in betweens were all bad. Yeah, I'm just going to avoid it.
That's
just gonna
fair.
avoid it.
That's fair. I mean, I don't know. I mean, and maybe this is like jinxing it, but I don't know if you can do much worse than Millennium Edition and Vista.
Vista. Ooh, I knew Vista was going to come up.
Those were just horrendously bad. Kitty's got 11 on her Surface though, and TK's got it on one of his computers. On your dad's computer is still running XP. Yo, yeah, that's very risky. That's not even supported anymore. Like they're not doing any security patching or updates of any kind for XP at this point.
Same with 7 and 8.1 as of last week, says Frog.
Yeah. Sheesh.
We're in that age.
Yeah. That's honestly like half of my job as well is people running old software that they wait until the last minute to update to something newer. And then it's like panic mode trying to get everything moved over before the cutoff date. Just gets really, really dicey at that point. But
You gotta love it.
yeah, still hundreds of thousands of US government PCs running Windows 7 and 8. Yeah. And I'm sure there's probably a lot of financial institutions that are doing it too because they find a stable build and they don't want to move from it, right? So they tend to be the laggards, the ones who wait until the last possible minute to do any kind of updating. But it's scary at the same time because if something were to go sideways or if they were to get compromised, that's a lot of personal and financial information that is now out in the ether. That's probably already out there if we're being completely and brutally honest. But now it's more out there, than it was before. Yeah, a bunch of heathens. But anyways, I digress. We could sit here and whine and complain about Windows until the cows come home, as they say.
But that pretty much wraps this episode of It's Just Called Two Brothers,
does.
Season 3, Episode 1. We got renewed.
On the books.
We got renewed because we don't have to deal with Fox. That's why we got renewed.
Fox didn't cancel us yet. Oh boy.
Yep.
In another 3,027 years, there's a chance that things will be really good or really bad. It's 50-50. Haha! I see what you did there. Because it'll be the year 50-50 in 3,027 years. I got you. I'm bagging what you're mowing, TK.
Got him.
Laptop you originally ran on is using Windows 8 or 8.1. Wanted to clone to hard drive to copy it to your PC, but the laptop said no. No.
Don't yuck my yums. I yum your yums, TK.
All
yum
right.
them.
Well, like Ram mentioned, that is the end of the show for us. Let me drop the old raid command in here. We are going to raid out as one does. And I think, and I'll run this by you, Ram, but I think my thought is let's go ahead and ram House Harkonnen, who's a friend of both of ours. She's doing...
Did you say Ram House Harkonnen?
No, I said a friend of ours, Ram,
Yeah.
comma, House Harkonnen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's doing a 24-hour stream right now, and I think it's kind of a charity stream. She's got some
Her
emergency.
cat.
Yeah, her cat had some health issues, a bit of a health scare earlier this week. Hey, Sam
That's what I
gifted
thought,
a
Kitty.
sub
That's
to
what I thought.
Cowabunga Bot. Thank you for giving that sub to Cowabunga Bot.
I'm pretty sure he said, let's go
Appreciate
Ram
that.
House Harkonnen.
Did I say that? I could have.
Pretty sure you did. I could be wrong.
Again, I would not be surprised because tonight has been just like nonstop, brain not working 100%, writing weird stuff. So, here we are, chat.
Mm-hmm.
Here we
It's
are.
true.
The problem is my train of thought is moving at like 100 miles an hour, but the mouth does not move at the same speed and sometimes jump tracks, 4 or 5 times. And then, yeah, what do you mean tonight? I mean, how dare you say something so controversial yet so brave, TK? How dare you, sir?
He's out of line, but he's right.
but he's right. Anyways, we're going to go say hello to House Harkonnen. Keep her some company here. She's doing a full 24-hour stream as she raises some fundos for her cat. And we appreciate you guys being here. Thank you very much again. We'll be back in 2 weeks with our first guest appearance of the 2023 season. Ram, should we spill the tea?
We could spill the tea, I'm sure, because they've confirmed. They've
Yeah.
confirmed. Yeah, we could spill it.
Who is our first guest of 2023, Ram?
Our first guest of 2023 is the illustrious musical effervacious Ubermoot.
Ubermoot.
It's Ubermoot.
Very excited. And I don't know if he's still in Antarctica, but he's been in Antarctica for a little while doing some exploring and stuff.
Yeah, he's
So,
scoping out the penguins.
Yeah. I'm very excited to have him on the show. And so definitely stop by 2 weeks from tomorrow, because we will be going back to our normal Monday schedule. And it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast. We love Uber. So definitely come check it out in 2 weeks. And until then, have yourselves a wonderful rest of your Sunday evening. Have a great week. Be good to each other. Stay healthy, stay safe. Keep your sticks on the ice. All that fun stuff. Ram, any other parting words?
The pea is stored in the balls.
I can't believe we're ending on that. All right. Have a great night, everybody. That's the wrong end screen.
Oh, this part.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Ah, the Spanish Inquisition! Oh, nice.